In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, one God. Amen. Listen carefully, beloved child of heaven. Something sacred stands right behind the noise of your life. It is not what you think. Archangel Michael is watching you now. His golden wings stretch around your space, forming a wall of divine light. He whispers softly, "Be still for a moment, my child, because what follows these words will free you." The air around you may feel heavier, but it is not darkness. It is transformation. The shadow that once followed you without form is losing its hold. Archangel Michael has not come to frighten you. He has come to break what has been silently stealing your strength. He says, you are not haunted, you are chosen. Every time you felt drained or unseen after being with certain people, it was never random. A part of your energy was being watched by a lingering spirit, a residue of old heartbreak, of wounds that never healed. Now Michael stands in full armor, his sword of light engraved with the name of God, declaring, "No shadow may hide where light has spoken." As you listen, something within you shifts. Your breath returns to rhythm, your spirit expands. The archangel leans closer and says, "You've been carrying weights that were never yours, but tonight they lose their place." He cleanses the air around you. False reflections burn away. You are being reintroduced to your truest self, the one that no longer fears, no longer begs for peace, because peace has always belonged to you. Archangel Michael's voice fills the heavens. Let every false image vanish now. The moment you feel warmth or a chill, it is light entering your space, washing through your past. You are not under attack. You are awakening. The spirit hiding in your shadow was never evil, only lost. It fed on the echoes of your pain, but now it is being returned to divine light where it can no longer disturb your path. Michael says, "Watch as the heaviness lifts like smoke. Wait and stay with me." His voice becomes the cleansing itself, erasing every invisible fingerprint of sorrow. In the days to come, your breath will feel lighter. The people who once drained you will fade. Silence will heal you faster than words ever could. You are not cursed. You are crowned. You are not haunted. You are holy. The light has spoken your name again. Stay with me, for the archangel is about to reveal what miracle unfolds when forgiveness begins. He steps closer into your story. His wings stretch across your atmosphere, and the weight on your chest begins to move. A calm wraps around you, not coincidence, but confirmation. Heaven has located you. The shadow that followed you was born the day you doubted your worth. Not a demon, not a curse, only the residue of sadness that learned your reflection. But tonight, heaven reclaims that reflection. Archangel Michael lifts his sword, not in anger, but in mercy, and cuts through invisible cords that kept you bound to what no longer belongs. You may feel a surge of warmth, a tremble, a holy stirring. That is the sign of light entering your reality. Heaven does not just forgive, it transforms. The darkness that hid in your shadow turns to wisdom, to strength, to divine fuel for your destiny. The shadow, Michael says, was never your enemy. It was your mirror. Every tear you shed became a seed. Every ache became instruction. You were never walking through darkness, only through a tunnel built by light. The end of that tunnel is open now. Can you feel it? That deep inhale, that sudden calm, it is heaven expanding within you. Forgiveness has become your light. The sword of the archangel does not destroy, it purifies. The air grows cleaner, your mind clearer, your memories softer. Heaven is not somewhere far, it is moving through you now. You are not what happened to you, Michael says. You are what survived. You are being watched not by fear, but by grace. The stillness you feel is restoration. Time pauses for your rebirth. You have become the very light you prayed for. Michael stands near, whispering, "I was never far." Every silent tear you cried, I carried to heaven. You thought you were invisible, but heaven has always seen you. The shadow was teaching you discernment, how to recognize love from imitation, peace from pretense. Now you no longer chase light. You are light. The darkness that once hid behind you now kneels before your strength. Feel your heartbeat. That is power returning. Michael lifts his sword again, not to strike, but to bless. Blue light fills your space. This, he says, is your new beginning. Heaven echoes your name as a hymn of victory. You have become the dawn. The angels applaud in silence. Every pain is being rewritten into purpose. Every loss into direction. Every rejection into redirection. Your atmosphere is now sealed, says Michael. No false reflection, no imitation energy can enter again. The shadow now serves your purpose. You have crossed from surviving to shining. You have become walking light. Heaven itself pauses as your spirit awakens. Your breath is prayer. Your silence is power. The same energy that once watched you fall will now watch you rise. Heavenly confirmation is near. Signs, numbers, songs, encounters, all proof that you are in alignment. People will feel peace before you speak. Projects will prosper at your touch. The light that surrounds you has made you untouchable by darkness. Now the same light that restored you will flow through you to heal others. Every room you enter will shift. Every word will carry calm. You are no longer seeking healing. You are the healer. When you smile, hope will return. When you speak, fear will flee. The shadow that once tried to silence your voice has become the melody that frees others. You are not just blessed, you are the blessing. Archangel Michael smiles. You are walking proof that faith always wins. The doors that were locked are opening now. Divine gates that waited for your endurance are swinging wide. The stillness you feel is heaven preparing your promotion. You are free, aware, unstoppable. Stay with me till the end. Archangel Michael's final words fall like gold rain upon your souls. You did not go through darkness to be broken by it. You went through it to discover your own radiance. You are no longer a seeker of light. You are the light others seek. Every scar has become a map. Every wound a well of wisdom. Your light is now permanent. Your peace protects you. Your love magnetizes miracles. Wherever you walk, heaven follows. You are the dawn after every night, the proof that faith never fails. And now, beloved chosen one, breathe deeply. Feel that breath. It is no longer ordinary air. It is the breath of restoration, the breath of divine renewal. Archangel Michael stands before you radiant with light beyond description, his eyes reflecting the flame of eternity. Child of the Almighty, he speaks softly. Do not fear what left you. Do not mourn what broke you. Every departure was written to make room for divine arrival. You see, the pain that once chased you was not punishment. It was preparation. Every sleepless night carved space within your soul for heaven's revelation. You were not abandoned. You were being refined. Heaven was teaching you how to discern between temporary comfort and eternal calling. And now you stand ready. The fire that once burned you has become your light. The tears that once fell have become your anointing oil. Archangel Michael spreads his wings wider, covering your atmosphere. What once drained you, he says, can no longer touch you. The vibration of your spirit has changed. You have risen above what used to break you. You have entered the realm of divine immunity. The shadows that once followed you now kneel before your name, because that name is written in the Lamb's book of life. The archangel continues, his voice thunderous yet tender. Every weapon that was formed against you has already shattered. Every curse has returned to its sender, transformed into mercy. Every lie spoken about you has become a ladder lifting you higher. Those who tried to dim your light unknowingly made it brighter. Heaven has been keeping score, not to punish, but to vindicate. The winds of change begin to move. You may feel a shift around you, a tingling, a calm, a holy trembling. That is heaven reordering your steps. The same spirit that hovered over the waters in Genesis now hovers over your destiny. The old season, says Michael, has expired. The warfare ends tonight. The light that once protected you will now promote you. Look closely. Chosen one, new paths are forming. The opportunities that once ignored you will now call your name. The connections that once broke will reappear redeemed. What you thought was rejection was simply redirection toward divine purpose. Archangel Michael places his hand upon your heart. Your heart, he says, is no longer a battlefield, it is a temple. Everyone that lived there has turned into worship. Every disappointment has become instruction. From this day forward, your peace is sacred ground. Heaven's army encamps around you now. You are surrounded by light, living, breathing, holy light. And from within that light comes a divine decree. The chosen one shall walk untouched through the fire and come out shining like refined gold. Every delay has aligned with divine timing. Every closed door has hidden greater glory. You are no longer chasing purpose. Purpose now chases you. The archangel smiles gently. You have been seen. You have been chosen. You have been sealed. The heavenly realm rejoices because one more warrior of light has awakened. Every whisper of doubt fades into silence. Your atmosphere glows with peace that surpasses understanding. And then the archangel's voice softens to a whisper, intimate, eternal, go forth, radiant one. Shine so brightly that even shadows remember their purpose. Be light for the lost, calm for the anxious, hope for the broken. Wherever you walk, let heaven's fragrance follow. You are not just protected, you are appointed. The light settles around you like a crown. Heaven stands in reverent stillness. You, beloved, are not who you were yesterday. You are reborn, redefined, and radiant with divine purpose. The shadow is gone. The light remains forever. And as the last echo of Archangel Michael's words fills the air, a sacred stillness descends, not silence, but divine peace. It wraps around you like a gentle flame that neither burns nor fades. Your spirit feels lighter now, as if every burden has been lifted by unseen hands. You are not imagining it. Heaven truly has shifted its gaze toward you. Michael stands firm before you, sword lowered, eyes blazing with compassion. Listen, he says, for this is holy truth. The hand of God has rewritten your story. The days of confusion are over. What once frightened you will now recognize your authority. You carry within you the same light that commands angels. His words vibrate through your soul, awakening something ancient, a knowing that you are not small, not forgotten, not ordinary. Every trial you endured was not to destroy you, but to train your spirit. Heaven was preparing a warrior, not a wanderer. You had to walk through the dark so that when you met others still trapped there, your light would lead them out. That's why your story took time. That's why the answers delayed, so your faith could become unshakable. Archangel Michael continues, child of eternity, the storm that once raged against you was heaven's way of revealing your strength. You prayed for protection, and God gave you power. You asked for peace, and God gave you purpose. You are no longer the same soul who entered this battle. You are transformed. Heaven's light begins to move. It circles around your body, flowing like water made of gold. It washes over your mind, healing the memories that hurt to remember. It touches your heart, turning old pain into wisdom. It rests upon your hands, filling them with healing energy. The archangel smiles. Now you carry what you once prayed for. The gift is within you. Then he raises his sword once more, pointing it toward the sky. Look, he says, the heavens are opening. You see visions, flashes of light, doors unfolding, paths made clear. Each one represents a promise God is now fulfilling. Relationships restored, health renewed, finances redeemed, hope resurrected. These are not dreams, they are divine realities waiting for your next step. But the archangel warns gently, guard your peace. Not everyone will understand this new light within you. Some will sense your power and be unsettled. Others will try to draw from it without honor. Learn to stay silent when God moves. Protect what is sacred until it is time to reveal it. Not all light is meant to be announced. Some is meant to be lived. The air hums softly with celestial vibration. You realize that heaven has not just visited you, it has taken residence within you. The Spirit of God now breathes through your every word. Your every movement, you have become a vessel of divine will, a mirror of divine mercy. Go, says Michael, and walk in this light. When you speak, let grace pour out. When you act, let heaven be seen. Every step you take will echo in eternity. You are not merely surviving anymore. You are leading. You are chosen not just to receive miracles, but to become one. The archangel folds his wings, yet his presence lingers, eternal, watchful. His final words echo through the chambers of your heart. You were never fighting alone. You were never forgotten. The God who called you has finished what he began. Stand firm, shine without fear, love without measure. The world will see the glory of God through you. And as his light fades into the horizon, a new dawn rises within your soul. The shadow has vanished. The air feels clean, the silence alive. You lift your eyes and realize that heaven is not above you anymore. It's within you, forever burning, forever guiding. You, beloved, are the living flame. The moment the light settles completely, you feel your heart begin to expand, not in emotion alone, but in divine awareness. You realize that this presence is not visiting you. It has always been with you. The same spirit that hovered over creation now resides within your soul. You are breathing with heaven itself. The rhythm of your heartbeat aligns with the pulse of eternity. Archangel Michael's voice returns, softer this time, like a melody carried by the wind. Beloved one, you are walking proof that grace is stronger than darkness. You have crossed through shadow and come out luminous. You have stood where many fell, yet you are still standing because you were never alone. Every tear you cried was recorded. Every prayer you whispered was answered in the silence. And now those answers are unfolding, or your spirit begins to remember every storm, every delay, every heartbreak. You see now that none of it was wasted. Every trial sharpened your discernment. Every wound taught you compassion. Every season of stillness prepared you to carry more of heaven's weight. You were not being punished. You were being positioned. The wilderness you endured was not isolation, it was incubation. God was preparing you for something far greater than survival. He was preparing you for spiritual authority. Michael steps closer. His presence radiates with power and tenderness. The authority you carry now, he says, comes not from striving, but from surrender. You learn to bow before God, and that's why darkness bows before you. Your humility has become your armor. Your faith has become your weapon. His eyes gleam with divine knowing. Heaven has crowned you with understanding. You will no longer be deceived by imitation light or false peace. You will walk with clarity, and your words will pierce through confusion like lightning. Around you, the air begins to shimmer again, a visible vibration of divine frequency. You feel strength returning to your limbs, peace filling your chest, and a strange joy rising from deep within. The kind of joy that doesn't depend on circumstance, but flows directly from divine connection. This joy, Michael continues, as your new foundation. Build from it, speak from it, live from it. For from this moment on, your atmosphere will mirror heaven. Then his tone deepens. Be mindful of your words. Speak only life. Every syllable you release will carry the power of creation. Heaven has entrusted you with creative authority. When you bless, blessings manifest. When you declare peace, peace settles. When you speak healing, healing begins. You are a vessel of divine sound, and the universe responds to your voice. You feel light rise through your spine like golden fire ascending to your crown. The realization dawns. You are not merely touched by heaven, you are one with it. The separation between sacred and ordinary dissolves. Every breath, every thought, every heartbeat is worship now. Michael lifts his gaze toward the unseen heavens. What is finished, he declares. The chosen one has awakened. At that moment, you understand that this awakening isn't a single event. It is a continuous unfolding. Every morning you rise, the light within you will expand. Every act of kindness will ripple through dimensions. Every moment of stillness will call angels nearer. He turns back to you, radiant beyond measure. You will not walk alone, he says. When you speak truth, I will stand beside you. When you lift your hands in prayer, heaven will move through them. When you rest, the angels will guard your peace. You are covered from every direction, and then his voice becomes a whisper of eternity. Remember, this world is temporary, but your light is everlasting. Do not chase recognition, for heaven already knows your name. Do not fear rejection, for God has already chosen you. Walk humbly, love deeply, and shine relentlessly. The light around him begins to fold inward, as if returning to the higher realms. Yet you feel no sadness, only certainty. Because the presence remains within you, eternal, unwavering. You open your eyes, and the world looks different. The colors are brighter. The air feels alive. You have become what you once prayed for. You no longer search for signs, because you are one. You no longer wait for miracles, because you are living proof of them. The archangel's final whisper lingers in your spirit. You are not the echo of pain. You are the sound of promise. You are not what you have lost. You are what heaven has restored. Walk forward now, radiant one, for the world awaits your light. You are not merely blessed. You are the blessing. And with that, the realm of heaven settles into your heart, and peace, sacred, immeasurable peace, becomes your eternal companion.